watching from near and far. Come and see me cook delicious dishes. Come and get a smile while you eat with your eyes. This is Courtney's Kitchen.
Hey peeps, welcome to another Courtney's Kitchen video. Today we'll be doing ackee and sawfish roti wrap, right? And here we have a half teaspoon of salt, a half tablespoon of granulated sugar, and a teaspoon of butter. That is, a heap teaspoon, of course. Also, we have some hot water with 2 cups of flour, right? And we're just gonna go ahead and mix this. Remember, don't use your hand because you're using hot water, alright? Not really boiling water, but hot water. Don't worry about that dough sticking to your hand, your fingers, right? That is how soft you actually want it to be. So the dough will have a certain texture, or the roti will have a certain texture. And also you'll be dusting it with flour a little later on. So don't worry about the stickiness to your fingers, right? Whenever you're pouring the water, just pour the water a little at a time until you see that okay, you might not need any more. But I'm just using about a cup of water. Alright, now we're gonna cover this and just leave it for about 30 minutes, and then we'll come back to it. Here you can see the dough has this elastic appearance, and that's what we're looking for. So yes, the dough was sticking to your fingers, but that's okay. Right, now we're gonna work on it and then prepare it for the roti. In fact, do the roti. All right, I don't have a dough cutter, so I'm using a knife. It's up to you what you want to use. As long as you get that dough separated, it's fine. As you can see, I'm using my thumb as a guide, my right thumb as a guide, to kind of help to shape that dough, to kind of guide it into a circular look. All right. Okay, now we're gonna start on our roti. Some people use the palm of their hand to kind of start to set that roti in the shape that you want it. But for me, I kind of like to use my thumb and my fingers to kind of get it ready. As you can see, I'm going around with my thumb and just kind of spread that dough out before I start using my rolling pin. Alright, and for this part of it, the main thing is to keep that dough dusted with flour, so it don't stick on your rolling pin and on the surface. It's very important. Alright, so keep it dusted. Also, I roll it until it's about 3 millimeters thick. I don't want it any thinner than that, and I don't want it any thicker than that. Right? These things are optional though. Now I'm gonna put my pan to heat, and I'm gonna allow it to get hot. But after that, I am going to turn it down before putting the roti on it. Right? The reason for that is my roti dough has sugar in it, which will cause the dough to burn real fast, right? So I mean, other persons might do their dough a little bit different, and you might see where they have their roti just going on high heat. They can do that because maybe they only use like salt, but I have sugar in my own, right? So I have to be very careful on how I manage the heat. So as soon as I get that pan real hot, I just turn it down and allow the roti to take its time and have that little caramelized look on the outside. And yeah, so also you only turn the dough whenever you see that dough is start to bubble up, right? That's the time that you turn it, when almost all the dough, all the bubble comes up, right? You can use melted butter or any butter of your choice, whatever flavor you like from your butter. You can use your favorite oil. I am using oil, so just choose whatever one you want, and just you don't have to brush it on. You can also just drizzle it around, but I choose to use my pastry brush, but it's all up to you. Also, whenever your roti is ready, just cover it with a dishcloth so that the steam can keep that roti soft, and also it will stay soft even after it has gotten cold. Now I'm gonna show you how to clean the pan, right? Before your next roti. Always do this before your next roti, else the roti will burn. It has burnt flour with the oil on the pan, right? And you don't want that. So just use a piece of paper towel and just wipe that off, right? Don't allow it to build up, because that make your roti burn real quick. Alright, now you can see this roti, look, and how soft, and you know how easy it tears and so on. Here now we have saltfish, right, that have been soaking in water, and I'm just gonna allow it to boil in this water for about 5 minutes, right? I want to move the salt from it as much as I can, because I want to be able to season my pot with whatever season I want to use. Right, and remember, make sure you remove all the bones, because you'll be wrapping this in the roti, and you don't want to be picking out bones while you're enjoying your roti, you know. So go ahead and extract those bones as much as you can. All right. So here I'm gonna start on my ackee and my saltfish. You can see a Duns River tin ackee. I'm using some onions, some tomatoes, some scallions, and I'm using some scotch bonnets and thyme. You know, I'm just gonna allow that to catch flavor in the pot. Whenever you see that flame comes up on your pot, don't panic, don't run. Alright, just keep your face away from it, and it will go down. Just allow it to give you that flavor in the pot. Alright, it only happens because of the moisture from the tomatoes and so on, and then plus the oil that you have in the pot. So don't be afraid. Just keep your distance and don't allow it to burn your face or your hands or anything. All right. So now I'm using some black pepper. You can't have ackee and saltfish without black pepper. You understand? The onion salt is optional. You don't have to use it. It's by choice I'm using it, of course. And I'm using some all-purpose Maggi. Alright, I mean, you can always season your thing with whatever season you rather, but these season that I'm using are actually the stuff that I like. You understand? And if you notice how I'm actually turning this ackee over, I don't want it to mash out. I don't want it to get mushy, so I'm being very gentle with the ackee. So the last step with the ackee in the pot is to kind of make it dry out and you get that kind of caramelized look in the bottom of it, right? That is all flavors, and I want that to be in the roti as well. So here we're gonna just go ahead and wrap one of the roti so you can see how it's done. And I mean, there's nothing to it. You just add the roti, the ackee to the center of the roti, and you just roll it, right? But while you're doing it, you have to be careful not to burn yourself. All right. If you reach this far in the video, which is actually the end, just go ahead and just subscribe, you know, hit the notification bell so you can see other videos, and also like the videos, share the videos so you can see more content and so on, you know. And thanks for watching.
This is Gordy's kitchen. Delightful taste from the heart. I know you're watching from near and far. Come and see me cook delicious dishes. Come and get a smile while you eat with your eyes. This is Gordy's kitchen.